Hello, everyone. I've gotten a lot of questions about how to use Microsoft Link, which is now called Skype for Business. And there is a lot of functionality to this app and this program. So I wanted to show you some things that might be helpful with you as we transition away from having cell phones to contact parents. So the first thing is I actually have a headset that I use to record these videos. And you could also have a headset to make parent phone calls. And so it's basically a headphone with a microphone piece that's just really clear. So if you'd like one of those, you can put in a customer service request and one will magically appear for you in about a week. So once you have that, you do have more capabilities with Skype because it will limit the noise that people will hear on the other line. So here is Skype for Business, and you're pretty much always signed into it while you're on your Yes laptop. So this, for those of us who grew up during the era of AIM and instant messaging, this probably already looks familiar to you. You can message people on it, and they can message you back. So it's a chat enabled program. Then you can do some other things with it. You can actually do sort of a FaceTime video call with someone. So if I pressed this, my image would come up and Dave's image could come up, and it would be a lot like an iPhone FaceTime. You can also call someone. So if I press this button, this would give me options to call Dave either on his work phone, which is his computer phone. So your work phone number is the phone that if I called you on it would go to your computer phone. And all of the work phone numbers begin with 713-967. And then these are your four numbers are specific to you. Mobile numbers, that's someone's, whatever cell phone number might be linked to them. Dave has a Yes Prep issued cell phone. So this is his actual work number. And then this is probably still his personal number that's still listed on his account. And whether or not he chooses to put that out there, I guess he has decided to. So you could call him, or you could actually just choose to leave him a voicemail. If you leave him a voicemail on his computer phone, it will become an email. So it'll show up in his email inbox. So those are the two main ways you might use this with another staff member. You can also present, and this is cool, and a cool option when you're collaborating with someone. Maybe you're working at home or from a coffee shop and you want to show something to a colleague at another campus or maybe someone you plan with at Southeast. You can actually present your desktop to them, and if they accept it, they will see exactly what you see on your desktop. So it's a lot like what I'm doing in this video right now, only it's actually in real time. So if I press on present, and Dave is probably not going to accept it, but if he did, then he can see everything I'm doing on my screen at the same time. I can even give him control. So maybe he wants to show me something that I'm doing on my screen. If I gave him control right now, he would start to control my mouse and everything that I'm doing. And he did not connect. Let me just tell him what I'm doing. Ah, okay. But if he had chosen to accept that, he could do that. There are some other things. I could present some PowerPoint files. I could add an attachment here if we were talking about something and I wanted to send it to him. I could send it to him through Skype for Business or Microsoft Link, whatever you want to call it. So those are some other options. And those are really cool to do, especially if you're working on a project with someone. So I'm going to exit out of Dave and talk a little bit about how you can use this with parents. So this is a fully functioning phone. If you click on the dial pad symbol at the top, It is a phone and it works actually better than most cell phones will work in our building because you get way better reception. So this is basically like an internet phone. It works through the internet and you have a phone number. So your phone number is whatever number comes up. I think you can see it somewhere over here. Maybe not. But if I, no, not my picture. Somewhere you can see, like if I type in my name in here, I think I can see my number. So there's my work number. So if you search for yourself and click on your call number, that's your actual computer number. So if you gave that number out to parents, and this is the number that we give out to parents as a school, and they called you on that number, it would go to Skype for Business. And if you weren't there to answer it, it would become a voicemail that would be delivered to your mailbox in your inbox in Outlook. So you don't have to do anything special here to dial out. You just have to dial a number. And so I'm going to call my work phone number. This is my Yes Prep issued cell phone, just so you can see what it sounds like. So it comes up like this. And I'm not going to answer. Hopefully no one answers my phone for me. It's still ringing. I guess I should have had it next to me. Okay, so now I have an option to leave a voicemail. And just like on a regular cell phone, you can use this dial pad. So I could press 1 and it'll go through faster. And I can say, hey, it's me, I'm testing my phone. And then stop. So that's how you could call a parent or guardian. And if you do have voicemails, like I said, it will come up in your mailbox, but it also comes up here on the bottom, voicemail. And then you have an option to view more in Outlook, and it saves it in a special folder for you. That is pretty much the rundown of what you can do with Skype for Business. It's really helpful if you have a headset, because if you are, during the day, you want to make some phone calls, you could go anywhere to make the phone calls. You could go to the library, maybe if no one's in there, or to one of the conference rooms, or to the copier room. So again, if you want a headset, just put a customer service request in for one. I have some on hand, or I can also order additional ones if there's a big need for them. If you do have like your own headset with a microphone on it, that also works. Like the typical iPhone, earbuds that come with the iPhone, they will also work to be able to call back and forth on here. So that is the link. And you can do some other things. You can make some groups if you wanted to, like say you're on a grade level team and you want to make a group on here, you can create a new group so that you have easy access to different people. So I could make an eighth grade level group, and I could add people to this if I'm on the 8th grade team. And that way I could have easy access to them. I could add a contact. And then you can also put your status on here. You can set messages like teaching right now, don't bother me. So you could put up statuses that other people would see when they check on you. You can also set your availability here. Your availability on here is actually auto set with your Outlook calendar. So if you are set to be in class, you're set to be busy, that will automatically come up as your status. And if you want to change it, you can manually change it here. You can also exit the program or sign out for the times when you just want to be like incognito or away from everyone. So, but it is important that you're connected to Skype for Business during the day when you're on campus, because it does allow us to connect with you from the front office or from other colleagues to you. All right, I think that is it. If you have any questions other than what I've been able to answer here already, then please put in a customer service request and request a tutorial, and I will be happy to go through whatever. Thanks, bye.